reporting in Fresno today, where later we take a ride along with Mike Salas to talk about the crazy weather we have ahead.
I'm Raquel Regalado, and we're covering a story on China Peak coming right up.
A successful food truck has merged with a legacy restaurant in downtown Sanger. I'm Serena Sosa with the story.
New, local, unique. MyTV 53 News at 8 starts right now.
Here we go. We've made it to the end of the week now. Good evening and welcome to the San Joaquin Valley's only 8 p.m. news. I'm Austin Reed. Today is Friday, February the 24th, 2023. We are in storm mode yet again tonight as the second storm system pushed into much of the state of California by early this morning, and meteorologists say we are nowhere near the end of the road. A flash flood warning was issued until about 6:30 this morning. It was in effect for the southwestern portion of Fresno County, including Coalinga. Rainfall rates were 1 to 2 inches per hour. Damaging wind gusts in the Kern County mountains blew down multiple trees and power lines today. Power outages were also reported there. A wind advisory was also in effect for the coastal range and San Joaquin Valley. Travel was extremely difficult, particularly for high-profile vehicles such as campers and tractor trailers. In Shaver Lake, State Route 168 closed down around 11 o'clock this morning due to multiple vehicles being struck or off the roadway east of the lake. Eastbound traffic is still being directed to turn around. At this time, the area is experiencing whiteout conditions and there is no estimated time of reopening. SR 58 was closed between Mojave and Bakersfield until around 1:30 this afternoon due to adverse weather conditions. Heavy snow is also affecting SR 14 in Mojave. However, it remains open as of now. But as more weather is passing through this weekend, you definitely do want to check in with Caltrans. In Madera County, the windy and stormy weather has caused some damages to traffic lights, especially near Gateway Drive and 4th Street. City of Madera Public Works Department worked diligently to repair the damages and the outages, but do expect more outages this weekend, and officials say please use caution and remember, a flashing or downed traffic light becomes a stop sign. Well, take a look at this picture taken by MyTV 53 News viewer Amanda Michon. She sent us this today. This was the scene during the morning rush hour on Avenue 12 near Madera Ranchos and just past the Riverstone housing development. Traffic was diverted from both east and westbound lanes so PG&E crews could deal with multiple power poles and lines down. No injuries were reported, but the power outages lasted throughout the day. The Oakhurst campus of Madera Community College remained closed for in-person work and in-person classes today. All faculty and staff who were scheduled to work at Oakhurst on Wednesday of this week, yesterday, and today were approved to work remotely. All in-person classes were held online as well. Faculty and staff who live in or near Oakhurst and commute to the Madera campus, Fresno City College, Reedley, Clovis, or the district office were approved to work remotely as well. There is a very good chance this will continue on Monday and even into Tuesday of next week. Our storm mode coverage continues now with reporter Emma Ott. She went on a ride-along with California Highway Patrol in Fresno this morning. She's in our studio now with more.
While the Southern California mountains are under a rare blizzard warning, one of the first since 1989, the rest of us here in the valley can expect to see dropping temperatures and snow in the low-lying foothills. The National Weather Service issued a flood watch in Kern County from 10 a.m. this morning to 10 a.m. tomorrow. Power outages are already amid the Central Valley, and PG&E has advised residents to be prepared for more. Both Interstate 5 at the Grapevine and Highway 58 over Tehachapi Pass are closed due to weather conditions. Take a look at this video footage from this morning where you can actually see drivers having to turn around due to the closure. For those in the valley, Highway 168 is closed above Shaver Lake due to cars being struck off the roadway east of the lake. MyTV 53 took a ride along with California Highway Patrol Officer Mike Salas today to give us an update on traffic conditions here in the Valley. Take a look.
So Mike, what can you tell us? What can residents of Fresno expect to see as far as traffic goes today?
Well, really, it's everyone that's commuting in and out of the Fresno area. As you've heard, the Grapevine, if those traveling south, there's gonna be quite a bit of traffic delay due to the closure of the Grapevine and the 58, which runs through Tehachapi. So those are really the two main thoroughfares that are going through the Central Valley up and over into Southern California. But here locally, obviously we see the rain falling. It has been all day this morning during our morning commute. We had over 24 reports of car crashes and reports, calls for service. So again, our first responders, all our highway patrol officers out there, we're really stretched thin. We're responding to all these incidents. So we really are pushing the message out. If you can postpone your trip, you can delay your trip, please do. The last thing you want is to have someone out there who really doesn't need to be out there.
Well, there you have it. After a week of heavy rain, wind, and hail, the Central Valley is gearing up for what will be another stormy weekend. I'm Emma Ott with MyTV 53 News at 8.
All right, Emma, thank you for that. In Visalia now, available sand and bags. The self-serve sand station on Kane Street between Goshen and Main is now open for Visalia residents. The self-serve sand station will stay open 24 hours a day during the rain event. Over the weekend and after hours, a limited number of bags will be available at the sand station. During business hours, residents may visit the Public Works Administration office between the hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday to pick up bags. For those needing temporary reprieve from the current storm, the City of Visalia Transit Center will serve as a dry center. That started today. It will continue until Wednesday, March 1st. It's located at 425 East Oak Avenue in downtown Visalia. The dry center at the Visalia Transit Center will be open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and provides ample seating, vending machines, and restrooms. The transit center will continue to operate normally, while those needing temporary accommodations from the rain can utilize the lobby space. Check out the conditions at China Peak today. And our team coverage continues now with reporter Raquel Regalado.
Yes, Austin, it's time to put my skiing gear on because China Peak is still open. I spoke to an instructor all about it, and here's what they had to say.
For first-time lessons, Sunday would be a good day because the storm is supposed to let up on Saturday night. Mm-hmm. So then Sunday would be a good day, and then possibly Monday, depending on what that looks like. The biggest challenge for people, and I'm talking about even part-time staff like myself that are down the hill. You know, I was talking to one of my friends today that also works there. He chose not to go up today just because the roads were going to be such a mess. And
for up-to-date hours, you can look for more information at skicinapeak.com. I'm Raquel Regalado with MyTV 53 News.
So the big question tonight, how long will we see these treacherous conditions as we head into the weekend? I spoke today with meteorologists from the National Weather Service office in Hanford.
There is another significant event coming up on Monday, especially Sunday 9 to Monday. So definitely we will continue to see this wet pattern across the area for at least the next 72 to 96 hours.
And then Southern California, I do want to talk a little bit about that because Ventura County is under a blizzard warning?
Yeah, that's correct. How significant this system is, especially the cold weather associated with it. So it's bringing a lot of wind and cold temperatures and, of course, snow and rainfall. But definitely it's a big system and will stay with us with at least for the whole day for at least 24 to 36 more hours. So definitely it's a big system.
Final question I have for you. I'm obviously not a meteorologist. I'm just a journalist. But, parts of the city of Madera saw a little bit of snow mixed in with the rain. My question is, how is that happening when temperatures are staying above freezing?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Definitely, probably those areas that got some kind of missed precipitation was in the higher elevation of Madera. And definitely that could happen, definitely. As we talk, this system is bringing with it a lot of cold air associated with it. And so temperatures go down just briefly. Even doesn't have to be at 32 degrees, which is the, freezing temperature, but it could be close enough, 34, 35 degrees, and that could do it, especially in the higher elevations.
And for updates all weekend, make sure you check in with us on the MyTV53 Facebook page. We will take a look at your full forecast coming up later in this newscast. Other news on this Friday, a City of Fresno employee has been arrested for child porn. Earlier today, detectives from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force arrested 49-year-old Jose Gonzalez. The task force is comprised of detectives from the Fresno County Sheriff's Department, Homeland Security, and the Fresno Police Department. The man was taken into custody at his home in Orange Cove. Gonzalez had been employed with the Fresno Police Department since 2016 and worked as a clerk in the records section. Immediately following the arrest, Gonzalez was removed from his employment with the City of Fresno by Police Chief Paco Valderrama with the support and approval of the Fresno City Manager. Tonight, we know that Gonzalez has been booked into the Fresno County Jail, charged, of course, with felony possession of child pornography. New tonight from Delano Police, a canine named Axel, who was shot in the line of duty while assisting an allied agency on January 1st of this year during the apprehension of a violent felon, was released from the vet today. Bullet fragments were logged in his shoulder and prevented him from returning to duty. Yesterday, Canine Axel had surgery to remove some of those fragments. He is now at home recovering and resting with his family. We wish him the best. And this just in, some California lawmakers announcing today that they want to eventually ban all tobacco sales in the nation's most populous state, filing legislation to make it illegal to sell cigarettes and other products to anyone born after January 1st, 2007. The Associated Press says if signed into law, it would mean by 2073, people wanting to buy cigarettes would have to show ID to prove they are at least 67 years old. All right, it is Friday night. MyTV53 News at 8 is just getting started. Still ahead, a local food truck has expanded, all thanks to support from people in Sanger. Serena Sosa will explain. Later, the Bakersfield School District is putting the spotlight on science tonight. And we've got your full weather forecast, new, local, unique. This is MyTV53 News at 8. We are back in a little over 2 minutes.
This is MyTV53 News. New, local, unique with Austin Reed. You're watching MyTV53 News at 8.
Thanks for staying with us on this Friday. It's February the 24th, 2023. Well, new tonight from the city of Sanger, a local food truck has expanded big time, and it's all thanks to support from the community. New tonight, reporter Serena Sosa explains.
A successful food truck has merged with a local legacy restaurant in downtown Sanger.
The Sanger Legacy restaurant, Uncle George Kebab, has merged with the Sticky Icky Barbecue Company food truck. What started off as an idea turned into a perfect timing partnership. Mike was running a successful food truck, and the opportunity arose as the previous owners of Uncle George Kebab were looking to semi-retire, and the Sticky Icky Barbecue Company, featuring Uncle George Kebab, was created. Sticky Icky Barbecue Company is owned by Mike Anger, Jacob Reyes, and Mike Paredes, all born and raised in Sanger. Both menus are available at the downtown Sanger location. I met with co-owner Jacob, and he shared that the previous owner is still handling quality control, keeping the consistent flavors of the Sanger staple, while introducing their community to the Sticky Icky Barbecue Company flavors that are here to stay. The partners executed on the need to add variety and are looking forward to giving their hometown something to be proud of. The restaurant is at the same location in downtown Sanger and has undergone light remodeling. There is an industrial-style patio with cornhole games, turf, and soon-to-be stage. Sticky Icky Barbecue Company offers catering for private events, and the patio is available to rent.
I'm Serena Sosa with MyTV 53 News at 8. Back to you, Austin.
Very cool story, Serena. Thanks for that. New tonight, Valley Animal Center is bringing back the Change Collection Days starting next week, and it will continue through March. It's called Pennies for Pets, and they need your help. If you are part of a large group, club, business, maybe students, looking to give back to your local no-kill shelter, you can now help the shelter raise much-needed funds for all of March. Currently, the shelter is also seeking volunteers to help them ask for monetary donations at various intersections in Fresno and Clovis throughout the month of March. You can learn more at valleyanimal.org.
MyTV 53 News continues with the Valley's local forecast.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. They can beg and they can plead, but they can't see the light. That's right. 'Cause the boy with the cold hard cash is always Mr. Right. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Some boys roam and some boys float, and that's alright with me.
This is MyTV 53 News. Connect with Austin on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow, like, share at Austin Reed On Air.
Thanks for staying with us. We are covering two big national stories tonight. Many people who receive SNAP benefits will see a big drop by next week. Also in Los Angeles, Harvey Weinstein is back in the news. Democracy Now!'s Amy Goodman has more details on both stories.
Millions of people around the United States will lose their additional disbursement of federal food assistance starting next week, March 1st. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, had increased benefits as part of the emergency response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Households will lose a minimum of $95 a month as families continue to face increased food prices, and data show at least 1 in 8 U.S. kids regularly face hunger. In Los Angeles, Harvey Weinstein was sentenced Thursday to 16 years in prison for rape. The sentence is to be served after his 23-year term stemming from his New York sexual assault conviction, effectively ensuring the one-time Hollywood mogul will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Weinstein's Los Angeles conviction was based on his assault of one survivor, though dozens have accused him of rape and other sexual crimes. Attorney Gloria Allred filed appeals on behalf of 2 survivors who were denied the right to deliver victim impact statements before the sentencing.
You may say, well, isn't it too late he was sentenced today? It's never too late to argue or to assert a constitutional right that we think has been violated.
That was Amy Goodman reporting. Next at 8, we are highlighting the Bakersfield City School District and science. But first, here are some fun events to check out this weekend all across the San Joaquin Valley. New, local, unique. This is MyTV 53 News at 8.
I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed.
Well, from Fresno to Bakersfield, finally tonight, and new from the Bakersfield City School District. This week, we are visiting Miss Nichols and her class at Chavez Elementary as they taste a variety of plants in their celebration salads. Here's more.
Foods come from different parts of plants, and that's important to know. Flower, stem, fruit, root, or leaf. It's a leaf. Look at this. We're talking about all the different parts of the plants and what we eat. So how plants feed us. This is a tricky one. Come point to it.
It's a flower. This one.
Flower. Say flower.
Flower.
Yes, this is a flower. This is basil.
I'm so hungry.
You're hungry. Well, guess what? We're gonna eat it. So it's salad celebration time. I encourage you to try everything, something from each part of the plant.
So salads are good for you because they're healthy. And it was delicious. I love lettuce.
It was great and I loved the taste and also the texture.
Oh, you want some asparagus? You want to try it? I think they're enjoying it. I think that a lot of them are trying things for the first time. I'm really proud of them, actually. They just need to know that science is all around us.
Science is pretty rad. Let's get a final look at your forecast. Do expect more rain throughout the weekend all across the Central Valley. We're talking snow in the mountains, rain on the valley floors, maybe a snow-rain mix. Looks like we will get a little break on Sunday in some areas, and it's going to be cold as well. That's going to do it for the news on this Friday. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news. Have a great weekend, and we will see you again on Monday. Stay safe, everybody.